Hey everybody, and welcome to Transformation Day!
Where the seekers find their path untold in the dawn's embrace, courage takes hold. No
Hey,
fear won't
it's great to
control.
have you
We're so
here.
free.
It's time to take the destination into a new dawn. So, hey everybody, how are you doing? Great to have you here in another Transformation Day. And today we'll talk what actually prevents us from making those breakthroughs and stop us, get us stuck, get us sometimes overwhelmed, get us sometimes in a spiral that we think like, where should I go next? What should I do next? There's so much to do, right? And I will go deep into that and how you can actually create a breakthrough with only 2 steps. So let's begin. And so I want to share with you something that in the past 2 weeks or so, I started a new series. I love to watch TV shows. I love to watch that. And with that being said, guys, right, a lot of mentor will tell you don't ever watch TV, don't ever watch Netflix, don't watch that. Right? But the thing is, if we do it unintentionally, that's for a different topic, right? But when we do it unintentionally and we're just running away and from a procrastinate place, that's not good. But if that's your fun, if that's something you love to do, book it at a time that gets you recharged. This is the best thing to do when you do what you love. Okay, so with that being said, let's get back to here. So story time, right? So I started watch around 2 weeks ago the series called Chaos in Netflix, which is about, if you're familiar with the myth of Greek mythology. So there is the Greek mythology, and now prepare yourself. There are going to be spoilers. So if you never watched that, I will recommend go towards the end. So in that series, we have right like the story that like the myth itself. We have Eurydice and Epidus, if I pronounce his name right. I'm not sure if I pronounce his name right. So in that series, right, he wants to actually, he lost his love of his life and she died, and now he wants to actually get her back. Eurydice, right? So Eurydice died, and Orpheus Orpheus and Eurydice, sorry guys. So Orpheus and Eurydice lived together. He was a great singer, right? The whole series become at like the modern days. So Eurydice and Orpheus were together. There were lovers. Orpheus loved her so much, so deeply in love with her. She was his muse. She brought his music to life. She was his everything. And one day she died. Now she's in hell, in the underworld, if you will. And she died, she's in underworld, and Orpheus is devastated and he wants to bring her back. So he's doing everything that he can do. In the Greek mythology, you have the fates, which are future, present, and past, right? And they are the gatekeeper to the underworld. So he passed the test, he going to the underworld, and he's trying to rescue her, right? So there was a part where you have all the gods in the Greek mythology. You have Zeus, you have Hera, and you have all those gods, right? And the thing is, when Orpheus tried to rescue her, Eurydice, out of the underworld, it's like a big no-no. It can devastate the whole world of the gods because it's going to bring chaos, because a person that comes back from the dead is unheard of. and Zeus is like going crazy with a prophecy that tells him that one day his order, chaos will reign, and he will basically die, right? So he's like getting freaked out of it the whole series. And there's that part, this episode that I'm in right now, that he comes to the Fates and he wants to destroy them. He wants to kill them. And in that part, the Fates tell him, right? Remember, the Fates are future, past, and present. They tell him, we know you're going to kill us. We know everything. We know future, past, and present. We know everything. We know you're going to kill us. But the thing is, you're so afraid of the fate that you got that fates are just kind of a guideline. If you believe in them wholeheartedly, they will happen. If you don't believe in them, they might not happen. Because what happens is when you're believing in the fate so much, you make it true. And that's a huge part. Same for us. That is the something that actually stop us from making any breakthroughs, from getting to new clients, from branding ourselves out there and actually attract more partners, more amazing clients, and actually grow our business and grow our life. Because a lot of time we stick to those fates, if you will, which are our limiting beliefs. They stop us from actually keep moving on. And when we're so stuck and we keep believing that we make it through. For example, I'm not good enough. So if I'm in that thought and I remember I was that person that kept thinking I am not good enough, therefore, no matter which client I talked to, no matter which deal I tried to close to, I was failing constantly because I didn't believe I am good enough. I didn't believe I am enough. And when that happened, right, this fate, this limiting belief was true because there were so many evidence, because our mind works with evidence as well. It search for reasons. So if we tell it, I am not good enough, oh, you're not good enough, no problem. Let me show you how much you are not good enough. So those limiting beliefs will hold us and won't let us making that breakthrough. Because if we believe it so heartedly that it is true, it will express in our tonality, it will express in our body language, it will express on how we go out and perform. Because even if the same, let's say we have two people, right? And those two making the same actions, one succeed, one doesn't. And why is that? Because one believe, I am not enough, I'm not good, people will laugh at me, I am garbage, right? I remember I used to think like that. So that actually stopped me from even believe I am capable of something. I'm not worthy of it, right? So this person is thinking all of that. And this person, and wait, before I go to this person, what will happen, right? How this person will talk? How will he ever close someone like that, right? If I come in that energy of I am not good enough, I am not worthy, what will happen, right? You won't come and say, hey, listen, I have this amazing product that can help you lose weight in 2 weeks, you can make it, right? No, because this person that have those beliefs, how they will speak is like, you hear, I have some program that maybe can help you to lose some weight. Do you want to buy? What do you think will happen? That person at the other side, will you buy it? Never, right? Because you see, there's no certainty in the voice. You see, this person is afraid. You see, that person is not actually keep moving forward with his confidence, right? And if you don't put confidence in that, how will your buyers will want to buy, how your prospect will want to join your community, how your brand actually succeed if you're not acting like it, right? So same goes for that other person that believe in himself. He know he's capable. He know he can actually move forward. He know he can close the deal. All he needs to do is moving forward and making the action. So he's doing phone calls, this one doing phone calls, this one doing ads, this one doing ads. They both act at a higher level, but one succeed and one not. Why is that? Because when this guy is talking with people, he doesn't believe he's worth, he doesn't believe it can happen. Therefore, it comes with his tonality, it comes with his certainty, it comes with his body language, everything towards it. By the way, body language is around 80% for closing sales. So the body language doesn't fit. His tonality doesn't fit. His words doesn't fit. And this guy that is so certain in that he will succeed, that is already successful, that is already moving towards his goal with passion and true and aliveness, this person will close one after another, and actually build this community, build his dreams, making it into reality. So if you're believing in your faith so much, if you're believing in your limiting beliefs so much because they've been here for years and years and years on end, so if you don't break them, how will you actually make the breakthrough? Because it doesn't matter which strategy you will use, if you don't believe in it, it won't happen. Even if you have the formula of $1 million tomorrow morning, you won't believe it's possible. You won't make the same actions with the same certainty. Let me know if that makes sense. Yes or yes in the comments below. Let me know if that makes sense for you. And now, how can we break those limiting beliefs? How can we actually break that fate that's stopping us from reaching our highest potential? From actually getting out there, from actually fulfilling our goals and dreams? By two things. First, ask yourself, right? When you notice, first is noticing what is that limiting belief? Is it I'm not good enough? I'm not worthy? I am not happy? My life sucks. What is it? What is that limiting belief? So that's first. Actually be aware to it, right? In order to change something, we got to be aware. If we're not aware, then we can't change anything. So first, develop that awareness. What is it, right? What is actually stopping you? Hint, it's when you're coming to do this specific action, let's say marketing, or let's say a phone call, it will come as a trigger. So notice it. That's one. Second, ask yourself, is it true? Is it really, really true that I'm not worthy? Is it really, really true that I am not good enough? And now, third, I will give you an extra here, right? What is the action I can do now in order to break it and make it? What is the action I can do right now in order to break it and make it? So what is the one thing that you can do right now, right? If it's changing for empowering beliefs, that I love to call them spells, right? And it goes even more deeper, but bringing empowering belief, new one, maybe act like that, maybe changing your physiology, right? Because physiology is a lot of how you actually act, right? We said just now, body language around 80%, right? So if you're coming like this for a phone call or doing ads, how will you actually bring the energy? You can't, right? So maybe changing your physiology. What is that one action that you can do in order to break it and make it? Let me know in the comments below, what is that one action that you're going to change right now in order to make that breakthrough in your business, in your brand, with your community and clients? I can't wait to hear what is that. Tap in the chat below. And I can't wait to see you on the next Transformation Day. I can't believe we already got to 23 episodes. That's amazing, guys. If you love this Transformation Day, let me know in the comments below, or if you want maybe more Q&As or something else, I would love to know. Put in the chat below. And until next time, keep on going, keep on growing. Have an amazing day, everybody. See you next